have it. The first tick on the index, which is well in the green. Good opening for the market, 80 points higher. Nifty within kissing distance of the 20,000 mark. Adani Group stocks are topping the charts this morning. Adani Enterprises, Adani Ports up in the green. ONGC, Bharti, Airtel, NTPC, as we were talking about, some of these power companies. Eicher Motors, Hindalco, Titan, Grasim, ICICI Bank, Infosys are a couple of other names that are trending in the green. So it's a secular move on the upside. The real action, by the way, is in the broader markets. The mid-cap index is up 260 points and the advance decline ratio is at 8:1 in favor of the advances. By the way, guess what? There are no stocks in the red this morning. So that just shows the kind of momentum that this market is seeing at the moment. All Nifty stocks are trading in the green. IT names are also charging ahead. Infosys, HCL Tech are your top gainers. Reliance is batting for the bulls this morning. Tech Mahindra, Hero MotoCorp, etc. all in the green. A good opening for the market. Now inching towards that 19,980 mark.
Well, that's right, Sonia. The Adani Group stocks that you briefly spoke about, just take a look at them. They've moved to the high point of the day. Adani Total Gas. You have Energy Solutions, Adani Energy Solutions, Adani Green, as well as Adani Wilmar. All of them have done well. The frontline, the index, that's Adani, Enterprises, that's part of the Nifty, that's up only 1%. But from the broader markets, all these stocks, they're up at anything between 4 to around 14%. Kesoram Industries, on the back of our exclusive that we broke last week, that maybe there's going to be a takeover bid out there and maybe it falls into Ultratech Cement. Remember, the street was always working with at some point of time it's going to happen, but we'll have to see whether or not that does happen. They have a board meet tomorrow to reduce debt as well as repay some debt, so we'll have to see the outcome of that. For the time being, very high volumes in pre-open yet again, so that stock is up and about. You have Texmaco Rail, I don't know what's gone on there, but that's down close to around 7%, as we speak, and volumes are very large. If I'm not mistaken, I think they had done some fundraise a few days ago, so that's one stock that's in focus. You have PCBL, as we said, does that deal look fairly lucrative? It's going to add a good amount to their revenues as well as to their profitability, and valuation-wise as well, looks pretty much in line. So the street likes that. That one's up close to around 3.5%. Let's pull up Aster DM. That's the other big one that we saw a big deal out there. For starters, it was more or less flattish. I don't know whether the street wanted more. The street, for the time being, they're happy with the deal. It was struck at close to around $1 billion approximately. And now, in fact, we had the management earlier today, and they had told us that they're going to be paying out some part of the money that they'll receive as dividends. So the big dividend payout is what the street is looking forward to. Prashant, what else?
All right, that's a 10 rupee gain on Aster DM as we start the day. 80 points on the Nifty is what we have. So we're at about 19,970. It's a strong day. The Nifty Bank will come up on your screen as well. Just take a quick look at the indices. I think you've got the Nifty Bank, which is up about 0.5% as well. So yeah, it's almost now getting to that 50% retracement level of that full decline from the all-time high to the recent lows. More stocks before we go any further. What's the one pack which did extremely well yesterday? It was the Adani Group names, right? So this morning, Adani Power is the top volume-led gainer across the board. It's up 4%. Adani Total, I think, went up 20% by close yesterday. It's another 15% for it today. So the stock's at about 738. Adani Enterprises is up about 1.5% and Adani Green is up about 5% or so. So it's a very big day for the Adani Group stocks, at least at the word go this morning. Again, Adani Wilmar is up about 4% or so as well. BHEL, I mean, this is a stock which has kind of woken up after a bit of a slumber recently. 2.5% now, 4% yesterday and 4% on Friday. So it's good going over the last few sessions. HAL is up about 1.5%. PCBL, I think we mentioned, with about a 3% gain. Manappuram continues its moves about 4% higher, 157 on Manappuram. And Apar Industries is up about 3.5% as well. Kesoram Industries, another 5% on this one as news flow around. I mean, what will happen to their assets and of course, all these bidders, etc. in fray. It goes back and forth. GIC RE, these public insurance companies, GIC RE, New India Assurance and the like, actually, GIC RE was the one which did the most in this rally. It's down about 2%. It's coming up with some cuts. And look at Raymond. Raymond is down about 1.5% after yesterday's 4% sell-off. So that continues to be under pressure and it's got decent-sized volumes at this point in the day as well. Honasa lost about 4%, 4.5%. There was that ESOP news, which, the employees perhaps will sell some ESOPs, etc. The company denied it. The stock ended 4.5% lower yesterday. It's down another 2.5% right now as we start. Last week, of course, was spectacular for Honasa. Ajay?
Just one point, on the Nifty Bank, that one has come back to life in the last 3 sessions. And as we speak, the Nifty Bank has now conquered the 50 DMA. The last few sessions, it was battling to protect the 20 and the 200 DMA. Now it's moved higher. 44,000 odd, you wanted to conquer that on a closing basis and make a bit of a dash to the 100 DMA. So that's the technicals that are playing out there. And one more stock from the broader markets, Prashant, Manappuram Finance, stock up close on 4% as you speak. Volumes very, very high. Sonia.
Okay, so the market is quite steady. Just want to mention a couple of more stocks. This entire power space has been doing really well. Torrent Power is at a fresh 52-week high this morning. It's up almost 4%. So just pull up Torrent Power. It's got you gains of 80% this year. So this entire space, power, renewable energy, it's doing very well. And Titan, no surprises there, but Titan continues to inch higher despite hitting that, that huge market cap last week. Titan is at a fresh high this morning at about 34.56. So there are plenty of ideas in this market.
Absolutely.